Now, the stress part of this thing. A lot of you guys are fucking stressed out. I know it. I know you're stressed out. You're thinking about when it's going to end. Listen, let me give you the best advice I could give you. Nobody knows nothing. I got an email this morning from a friend of mine. She's closing the gym till the 18th, and she feels bad. And we went back and forth. Listen, there's nothing you could do till the 8th or the 20th. Nothing. And don't think like people calling already like, hey, the 20th. Listen, nothing's going to be the same for a while. This isn't just going to go away on the 18th. The reason why they did this was to shut the curve down. So this week right now is going to be crucial. This next week, you can't crack this week. And the week after that, you can't crack. The week after that, you'll see some daylight.
You think so?
You'll see some daylight. What they're doing this for is so, look what's happening in Italy. And I didn't know, I couldn't figure it out until my wife was talking to me, and she goes, in Italy, all the families live together. It's like New Jersey. Your grandma lives on the bottom floor, your mother lives on the medium floor, and you and your wife live upstairs, and you do everything together. You eat together, you have groups together. Look at the Fusco family. God bless their soul, out of Freehold, New Jersey. 4 people died in the family.
No.
Because they had a party the other day. My heart goes out to them. They're just a family that's tight, that loves hanging out together.
I was supposed to go home in April for my 75th anniversary party.
That's canceled.
Yeah, they canceled it already.
Canceled. That's canceled because all those weddings and everything have old people with existing conditions. So
the big thing for me that it's shown is like how not in control we are. Like we act like we're in control of our daily lives.
Nobody is, and this is what we're going to talk about today. That you do have. Listen, they broke it down for you. So now you got 2 things to say. You got 2 things to do. You could either fucking cry, go into a fucking depression, or do something about it. Okay, you got 3 options. You could go into a funk, which leads into a depression, which leads into sickness and worry and whatever, or you could take this by the fucking horns. Okay, listen, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. The week before, the 7th at UFC, when Romero, I had a nervous breakdown that night. I was supposed to go to a dear friend of mine's house to watch the fight, and I had like the beginnings of a fucking stroke. Okay, I could feel my neck tightening up, and I got in my fucking car and I went down there against my belief, because I was scared. I was scared of having contact. There was going to be other people there. You know what? I knew that. I called them up beforehand, and I said, "Is any of these people that are over your house traveling?" And he goes, "No, they're all agents from the office." I said, "Fuck it, I'll come down." And I went down there, and for a couple of days I was apprehensive. Before I had to go to New York, I was very scared. And then the confusion started. You start hearing about your work getting canceled, and you're losing dates, and you're losing money. Guess what? Everybody's going to lose money. Not just you. This isn't a plan against you. This isn't fucking somebody deeming you. You did not do anything wrong. Lee didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. This happened. When things like this happen, you got 3 fucking... What did I tell you guys last week? That I felt like fucking... You know how I felt? I felt exactly how I felt after my mother died, and I felt exactly how I felt after I got a divorce. What does that mean? That means I'm mourning a loss. We lost the ability to live the way we have been living for the last 100 years now. If you don't think there's going to be a fall, I love these people that have rescheduled their tours. Like, you poor people are going to come up with fucking tour money right after this thing is over. You guys are going to get back to work. But for right now, I don't want you to get into a funk. Listen, you lost your job? Do me a favor right now. Turn off the fucking podcast. You lose your job, you lose your fucking job. And you are going to lose your family and your money. Before you start panicking, get up off your ass. Go to the supermarket. Every supermarket in your area is hiring right now. Night fucking loaders. Unloading trucks, stocking shelves. You can't Uber? Go to the supermarket. I'm telling you right now. I stock shelves for years. You smoke a joint, you put your little fucking mask on, and you put your fucking iPod on, and you listen to podcasts and music all night. The first couple of nights you drink Mountain Dew. You sleep in the daytime, you'll get used to it.
It's better than dealing with customers anyways.
Yes. Listen, it's better than sitting there crying. That's my point. It's better than sitting there crying about how you're losing money. Everybody's going to lose money. Everybody's going to lose money. It's the way life is. You know, the road got taken from me. That's a huge, but do you see me depressed? Do you see me crying? Have I been angry? No, I accepted it because my health, your health, is more important than $1. Listen, unless you're a fucking bum, your landlord's not going to throw you out. Unless you've been a bum for the last year, your landlord is not going to throw you out. If you paid the rent on time for the whole time you've lived there without any problems, you got no problems. People are going to be sympathetic. Listen, cable TV, they're a bunch of scumbags. They're going to keep sending bills. And if you can't pay that, fucking disconnect. Disconnect and go to Netflix for $8.95 a month. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You're going to have to learn to cut things out of your life that we were doing that you're going to see that you could live without. It's like going to Weight Watchers. I always say when you go to Weight Watchers, you used to go to the deli. What did you used to do at the deli? You used to get the 12-inch with the two sides, the chips, and a can of fucking soda. But once you go to Weight Watchers, you learn that you can live off 6-inch sandwich, one side, which is maybe roasted peppers, which isn't going to fucking kill you, and you drink a diet soda. And you got the same fucking meal without the excess. That's all Weight Watchers teaches you. This is what this lifestyle is going to teach you. Guys, we've been living fucking heavy for the last year. We've been living heavy for the last 10 fucking years. $250 for this. This guy wants $113 a ticket. The Lakers want $145 a ticket. This is going to slow things the fuck down a little bit. You know, now you're going to have to fucking encourage people. What do you think happens after this beating that we're about to get the next 2 months? We're going to go out in the streets and jump up and down like it's fucking New Orleans on a fucking whatever. No. This is going to take time to heal. You know, I'm concerned with the wait staff at the Comedy Store. I'm concerned with friends of mine who I know that are hustling fucking comics that are out there taking whatever, feature act, MC work, whatever the fuck you got. They're going to be hurting right now. And I feel for those guys. And in time, we'll figure out a solution for those guys, especially dear friends of mine, you know. But for right now, I want you to eliminate that from your mind because that's going to take you down right there. There's nothing you could do. And the little bit of money you have right now, if you buy a pound of cheese, you better eat that pound of cheese.
Yeah.
If you buy a pound of ham, you better eat that pound of ham. If you know, whatever you buy, it's got to be worth it. It's like if you throw a punch, you're going to kill the motherfucker out. You ain't going to knock him out or the bitch slap him. It's the same thing with what you're doing in your life now, you know. It's a long day. I have a child. She's going through a hard fucking time, you know. Yesterday, she had a good day. It's day to day.
Does she understand what's happened?
She understands and she's a little scared. She's a little scared. I took her to the park the other day. It was just her and I playing wiffle ball. And she's got allergies. And she sneezed. And then she sneezed again. And she came up to me and she goes, "Dad, do I have the coronavirus?"
Jesus.
And I go, "No, you have allergies, hon. It's a big difference." But even then, I took her to the park at 9 a.m. This park is fucking huge, guys. I didn't take her to NoHo. I took her to this other park for kids up in Sherman Oaks. Usually fucking pretty empty. I found it through a miracle. I didn't let her touch the swings. You're not allowed to touch the swings or no metal unless you wipe them down. And I took her to this park, and me and her, we brought a badminton set, and we brought a wiffle ball and a bat. And we went to the Little League field, and there was mud there, so I put her outside the cage, and I set a little target up, you know, for strikes and stuff. And we played like a little, whatever, stickball, like Puerto Rican stickball, like very, no running bases, just, you know, striking her out and shit, throwing curveballs at her. I'm terrible at it. But the point being, do you know how many people tried to walk in between her and my game after about a half hour?
For what reason? Not go around you?
I was 7 feet from her. And people were trying, and I look at people, and and it was all, you could see the people they weren't Phi Beta Kappas. You know, this white chick with like an immigrant came. He was just excited to be with her. So he didn't give a fuck. He knows they can't take him back to Iraq, Iran. If he stands next to this white chick, they can't take him back. So he was standing as close, and he had a look of fucking fear in his eyes, like immigration was going to come get him.
Oh.
It was hilarious, and they kept walking. And finally, a guy walked. Did I tell you? I looked at a guy with his 2 kids and his wife and his parents. They were walking the path. And I'm in the middle of the park with my daughter playing wiffle ball. It's about 9:30, 9:45 in the morning. I swear to God, Lee, this is Thursday. All right? Now, Thursday is quarantines. I haven't seen you all week.
No.
Okay? So it's Thursday. The whole world knows about the coronavirus. It's instilled in your brain. You're not going to believe this when I tell you guys. This is the funniest thing that happened to me. I'm throwing wiffle balls, and I see this family walking. Now, at this time, no matter what's going on, I don't want you to look at people and think, oh, he's got the coronavirus. Humanity is still number one. I want you to say hello. I want you to smile at people because, believe me, a wink is as good as a nod to a blind horse. There's a lot of people walking around that need hugs right now. Trust me, I needed a couple hugs a couple of weeks ago. The quarantine, and they take your restaurants from you. I can't go to sushi. You can't fucking take sushi to go. It's like eating ass. You ever take sushi to go?
No.
It's melting and shit. It's like fucking ice cream. I don't know what happens to the rice melts. They throw like voodoo, Japanese voodoo or something on the rice. It's bad enough with quarantine. We can't go to our favorite restaurants or whatever, all that shit. But you got to smile. You got to be optimistic. You got to, you do the best of what you can.
But so you're in the park?
I'm in the fucking park, minding my own business. I'm throwing, and I'm, as people walk by or kids on the bicycle, now they're all 40, 50 feet from me. So I'm good. I got Lysol wipes. If you've noticed, I wear different hoodies every day. Every time I go home, I wash the hoodie. Anything I wear does not go into the house. It goes into a hamper, and I change right in the garage. And we throw the clothes into the fucking thing. We're working it straight up. So I'm playing wiffle ball, and I see this family. Now, the whole morning, I'm saying hello, good morning, how are you? I'm smiling at people. I'm winking at people. They're winking back. Finally, this family, like a wife, a mom, a husband, a wife, a couple kids, and their grandparents and their parents. Let's just say the couple's parents are walking, and the guy makes eye contact with me, and I go, good morning, hi. And my daughter says something, and they kind of giggle. They're like, oh, how cute. Look at he's playing wiffle ball. And I hear the guy go to the wife, hey, that's Joey Diaz.
Oh, no.
And I keep throwing, and I feel grass. And I look, and the guy's walking towards me, and he comes up, Lee, 20 feet, and he goes, I don't want any problems. I just want to shake your hand. I go, no. No. And he looked at me
means no.
like his little heart broke. And I go, what the fuck is wrong with you? Can't be shaking hands or nothing. Go. Come on. You know I love you.
God.
Have a good day. His little heart broke. But he walked up to me and he goes, I just want to shake your hand. I go, what news have you been fucking watching? Go. No. And I felt so bad. Even Mercy looked at me like, is there something wrong with him, Dad? I go, I don't know, Mercy. When a 7-year-old questions an adult's fucking thinking, that's when you know you have a fucking problem.
Oh, my God.